For either side to score tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
So the next starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the center, walking down the middle. A nice shot by Booker.
This Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
Curry passes to Irving, and stolen by Booker. Oh, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Irving. Curry outside, bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Lock at 6. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Bridges against Durant. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Booker. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Booker's got 6.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges dishes to Paul. Booker outside. There's the triple. The rebound by the Nets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Irving. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Now Curry. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer, Curry's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's Paul penetrating. Basket good. He has 5.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside, and decides to just knock it down.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry with a wide open look. The offensive rebound, Durant, and the rejection by Ayton. Booker with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Paul against Simmons. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about the need to be tough with KD, physically and mentally. Coach said, we understand he's going to go on runs, even against tight defense. We can't get down on ourselves or start forcing things at the other end as a result. We'll see if they can maintain that even keel throughout the game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the free throw, no good. Outside for KD. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn and a blanket and a pillow and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. And that one's good, Ayton.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Irving. Paul with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Shot by Crowder, no good. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Curry has it in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. The shot misses. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Over Claxton. It's tipped. Right side Curry. A 3 ball. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Paul against Irving. It's Crowder on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry finds Irving. 3-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Payne, he's checked in for Booker. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Curry. Outside Irving. Now here's Mills. Outside KD. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Paul passes to Payne, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Payne, covered by Irving. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the middle, and Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Warren's checked in. Now Mills to the inside, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Mills. And the Nets lead by 1.
fooled the defense there. Mills is a deadly shooter coming off the pick and roll. That time the slip pass worked.
Kicks it out to Johnson from deep three-point range, and they recover it. And he makes good on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Simmons against Johnson. Aldridge left side. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's the type of finisher he is. Aldridge takes the contact but still has the strength and touch to drain the shot. We'll see if he can add to it there at the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Here's Paul. Passes it to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Irving. Payne covering. Outside Irving. To the paint. Here's Mills. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
And it's Paul penetrating. It's sent back down by Simmons. Paul against Irving. Aldridge lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Well, back to the basket. Sometimes more facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And it's Irving missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Payne looking around. Over Irving. That one wide left. Nets leading by 4. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Passes it to Warren. This one for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So for the Suns, Rambo, he's checked in for Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in for Chris Paul. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mills can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker against Curry. Down low, here's Biyombo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Curry. Shot clock at 3 for 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got 15 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Booker. Pass to Craig. Now Payne. To the middle. Here's Booker. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the shot by Warren, no good. Suns trail by 6. Booker draws the double. Payne kicks to Booker. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. For the 3, sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
Up the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Nets lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, it's also been a real solid start for them from behind the three-point line. That shot's been there so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Johnson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward.
Just such a gifted scorer. I mean, Devin Booker, a guy that drops 70 once in a game. You got to be kidding me.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Simmons. Mills looking it over. Inside. Simmons passes to O'Neal. Up top, Mills. 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Payne. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now, here's Biyombo. Guarded by Simmons. Craig can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the pass to Mills. Outside Curry. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 2.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Johnson attacking. Poked away. Stolen by O'Neal. Down low. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen by Curry. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. KD finds Curry. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Mills. Payne covering.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Curry against Booker. Pass to Payne. Lets it go from deep. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble where the team he was on did not lose really established a lot of confidence and a hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. KD looking around. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the way in. KD's got 5 points so far.
Well, good luck to any defender that draws the assignment on KD. He can really, at times, make you look silly out there.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mills. Fires from 18, and the Suns miss again. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Goes up to the stripe. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker outside. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nets with the lead. Simmons passes to Mills. Outside, Simmons. At the top of the key, Curry. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency. Wow!
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And Mills kicks to Curry. Back to Mills. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. He's got 7. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. And Chris Paul subbed in for Devin Booker. Then for the Nets, T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Curry. Paul left side, spins, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Irving. Launches it. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Playing with a bunch of different stars throughout his career, Kyrie has learned to be effective without the ball in his hand.
It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. To the inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Hard to throw Chris Paul off kilter there. Great at completing those tough baskets.
Warren on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Puts it up from 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, he's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns trail by 6. And here is Paul. He has 7. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Irving. Kicks to Warren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Warren is so hungry to score every night that he's going to draw the attention of most defenses. Such a tough cover.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
first one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Passes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul. Irving passes to Mills. Up top, Warren. Defended by Bridges from 12 feet out. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Jacks up a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving passes to Mills. Warren against Johnson. Warren, good. Warren's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
The will of Warren, admirable, superb, staying with the contact there.
Ball finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen on Warren. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And the first one drops.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. And then for Brooklyn, Durant's checked in for Warren, and Curry subbed in for Patty Mills. And both free throws good. From Paul. Brooklyn leading by 6. On the wing, Irving. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Ayton. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Ball outside. He kicks it to Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton gets double teamed. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Johnson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Phoenix shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line.
Mind the lane.
Knocking down
One shot.
80%.
Simmons checked in for Royce O'Neal. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And stolen by Ayton. Bridges attacking. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Now Paul, after the missed 3 from KD. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fires from the wing. Shots good by Durant. KD's got 4 this quarter.
How do you guard that? I mean, Durant at his size, he shouldn't be able to do that with that little effort.
The drive by Paul. A steal. Paul against Irving. Curry dishes to Irving. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Bridges finds Paul. 1:43 left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Bridges inside the three-point line. Off target from the wing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. Irving passes to Simmons. Back to Irving. With the drive, another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Johnson. .115 left in the first half. Booker the pass to Paul. And here is Bridges. 14 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets leading by 3. There's the pass to KD. Over Booker. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Paul with the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
.36 seconds left in the first half. The drive by Simmons for 3. Durant.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. A nice shot by Booker. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Durant with it. Over Bridges. Durant with another miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
It's all tied in Phoenix. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No good from Booker. Crowder against Curry. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. For the lead, no good from Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Curry, 15 points in the game. And that one's good. Durant.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
Here's Paul. He's got 14. Booker in the corner. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Curry. A shot's good from Claxton. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Outside, KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And here's Booker following the 3 from Kevin Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges attacking. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good. And Brett, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Shoots over Bridges. KD can't get it to go. Bridges against Curry. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets leading by 6. Here's Simmons. The shot from the low post is good.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Paul looking over the floor. Crowder a screen on Irving, and it's Paul penetrating, and it goes down 2 points. Paul's got 16 points.
Well, an aggressive move right there to the basket. That's where he does some of his best work and chops into the lead.
And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Outside Durant, fires the 3. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul outside. The floater, Ayton trying to break free. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Chris Paul. Bridges against Durant. Driving inside. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Irving passes to Curry. Simmons with it. Over Paul. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Paul picks up that.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
2 shots. What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. A high percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement, a good sign for an offense.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
No good on the second free throw. And he gets it to go. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Going inside. He feeds it to Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Irving dishes to Curry. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, you tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction.
3 shots.
But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And he's good on the first of 3.
So fun on a nightly basis to tune in and watch Kyrie Irving play. And he's got the basketball in his hands. There's some wizardry that's going to happen, and you appreciate the way he handles the ball.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Phoenix calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
We got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Paul. He's got 18.
Ayton, no screen.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Nets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end, too.
Here's Simmons, and the layup is good. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's blocked. Outside Irving. Back to Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Simmons got 9 points.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. Will it go? Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Now here's Paul. 18 points for him. Five to shoot. Back to Bridges. To the wing on the left. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Seth Curry. Now, here's Bridges. He has 7, and that one's good. Ayton.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Aldridge. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive-by call, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and-one.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Bridges, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Booker. And the Nets also making a change. Warren's checked in for Durant, and that one falls for Paul. Brooklyn leading by 9. Outside Irving. Over Payne. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Payne dishes to Crowder. Payne kicks to Ayton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
The Suns haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. That's what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Shot from free throw range, and that one's good. Irving's got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Mills kicks to Simmons. Pass to Irving. The 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Now here's Ayton. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Mills. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ayton.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Ben Simmons. Brooklyn leading by 4. The pass to O'Neal. Kicks to Warren. O'Neal a screen on Craig. Here's Warren. 2 points. That one goes. Warren's got 11 points.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Pass to Craig. Here's Ayton. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's Mills, defended by Paul. Poked loose and taken away by Paul. There's the drive. Payne's shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes it to Irving. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Payne passes to Paul. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving with it, working on Payne. Count it. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Paul kicks to Craig. No good on the 3. Nets leading by 4. At the elbow, Irving. Shoots over Payne. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
It doesn't matter if you have a hand in his face. If Kyrie gets himself into that kind of rhythm, he is a tough shot maker.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Yes! And the foul. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Ayton.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
A wide open look here for Craig. Phoenix no good that time either. Nets leading by 4. Outside Curry. Parries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 18 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Bounce pass from Warren. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Warren, and he connects with the jumper. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Warren going at it right now on offense, just smelling points out and does not get rattled by some tight defense.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Johnson. And it's Craig in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. Can't hit from 12. Now Booker to the paint. It's stolen by Curry. Feeds it to KD. And taken away by Johnson. Booker outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Curry finds Simmons. KD on the wing. Covered by Biyombo. A nice shot by KD.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Payne. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Nets leading by 9. Outside Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now here's Durant, guarded closely. Dishes to Mills. And it's off from 3-point range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the Suns miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Durant for 3. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. With the drive, it's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Mills with it, working on Payne, and Mills kicks to KD. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson the screen. Craig passes to...
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Durant. KD sets the pick for Curry. And the shot is good. Curry's got 20 points.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Curry against Bridges. Goes up from the top of the key. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Simmons. And stolen by Biyombo. Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The pass to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Oh, yeah. And his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Pass to O'Neal. Up top, Durant. Craig defending. Durant kicks to Mills. Off target from outside.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now here's Payne. Passes to Craig. Johnson surveying the floor. They set the pick. The trade. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Craig against Simmons. Mills passes to KD. Clock at 6. And he slams it down right on top of Bismack Biyombo.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Payne finds Craig. Now Biyombo. Pass to Payne. Johnson outside. And they get it. Cranes the three-pointer. Johnson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Phoenix.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
KD passes to Mills. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns trail by 8. And here's Payne. The pass to Biyombo. Back to Payne. Over Mills. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pulls it from the elbow. Kept alive. Biyombo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Simmons. He kicks to Mills. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the Nets lead by 11.
The dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Pass to Biyombo. Now here's Payne, covered by Mills. Looking to get it going, and it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in. Brooklyn leading by 9. Curry kicks to Mills. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Curry with the 3. It's Durant on the wing. Simmons sets a screen for Durant. Over Craig. Again, the Nets for 2.
And KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
Now here's Payne, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving with it, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul. And one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Simmons, a screen on Paul. Lets it go from 11, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant with it, now guarded by Ayton. KD against Ayton. Over Ayton. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
To the inside, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Curry has it in the corner. To the middle, it's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Curry against Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. For 3, Bridges can't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. KD draws the double. And Paul over to help. The jump hook, and that one good. And the Nets lead by 15.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Kicks it to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges misses. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 18-7 run.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for KD.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And that one misses. Suns trail by 17. Now the pass to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Outside Irving. Simmons, a screen on Paul. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Simmons on the wing. Curry against Ayton. Curry can't get it to go. Bridges outside. That's a 2 from Crowder. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And Jay said not close enough.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.